So we got Prove Them Wrong, That's My Property, and
Legal wealth.
Legal Wealth. Um, Tell me what's your favorite out the three.
That's tough. I will probably say prove them wrong. So
Okay.
many of us has heard of David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me book.
Yep.
He's a New York Times bestseller, seal that has broke many records. Same publisher, Scribe Media, published, well, Lioncrest rather, published Prove Them Wrong, which became a Wall Street Journal international bestseller, Barnes& and Noble, Amazon. It did fantastic, did great.
Right.
That's probably my favorite because that is literally a very deep, adversity written, motivational manifesto, really teaching people to answer the question of who am I?
Right.
I think a lot of people are going through life, especially in this age with social media, and they're trying to figure out who they are.
Right.
And there's a lot of questions with that. There's anxiety, there's depression, and whether you are going through adversity or problems at home, in a marriage, in school, in business and life, this applies to that because I'm narrating. Okay, here I am joining a gang, one of the most notorious gangs in the South Side of Chicago, committing criminal acts, surviving drive-by shootings, how I escape it, how I
Right.
end up going to the Naval Academy, getting in, barely making it the first year because I wasn't smart enough, getting my ass in gear to study
Right.
and harass these teachers and be in their face every day, still trying to still trying to balance the Chicago stuff in me that I learned in the streets as a South Side, and now being groomed in this Ivy League institution to be a naval officer, then majoring to engineering, graduating at the top of my class, being a President Truman Scholar, being an MIT scholar and fellow, and then you somehow, some way in that process learn that you love motivational speaking and giving back to minority youth. Now you're traveling all
Nice.
around the country to give back to youth, and that opens up a perspective. In the midst of that, I've got my family and friends that are being killed, how you process death, how you process grieving. You've got a stepdad that's physically and emotionally abusive to my mom. How do I deal with those struggles and traumas? So that relates to those people in the
Right.
book. And then you go out in the world, you're discussing all these tactics that you learn on reading, on how you got into that, how you lead people effectively. So there's a lot of nuggets that people can go through it. But I'm essentially arguing the who am I piece. But the other big theme of that book is arguing that gangs are good.